Hail and well met, everyone. Captain Deadeye is back with you with more World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic. And today we are starting a brand new character, a brand new hardcore character who you guys voted on. You wanted to see an Undead Warrior based on my recent poll. So that's what we're starting today, is an Undead Warrior Hardcore playthrough in Wrath Classic. So first things first, we need to create our character. I do not want a gnome, we want an undead, and we're going to go with a warrior. Now what's interesting, guys, is this is actually the very first time I've ever played a melee class with undead. I've always done a caster, whether that be a mage is my main caster for Horde, an undead mage is my main caster in Horde and Dragonflight in retail. And I've also played a warlock occasionally. I've also dabbled in priest occasionally, but I've never played an actual undead melee character. So this will be my first time playing that. It's also really my first time playing through a full playthrough of a warrior in Classic. I've never played a warrior in Classic. I actually did not play warrior until Cataclysm. So this is going to be something relatively new to me, as the the class in general when it comes to Classic content. Now I do play a warrior. As you've noticed, I played my Magar Orc warrior through retail content currently, but we are not playing retail right now. We're going to play hardcore in Wrath Classic. And the reason I chose Wrath Classic is I just wanted to take advantage of the new abilities and everything that they added in Wrath, as well as I thought I would do like a Fury arms build. Primarily Fury with a little bit in arms, go two-handed, and then do Titan Grip for that last talent. Once if we make it that high, we'll see what happens. I know that's a level 70 talent, so or level 80 talent maybe. I'm not sure. It's up there, so we'll see what happens. But let's see. We've got to create a character here. Got the different face. Yeah, that works. I love the undead. You can't have an undead without a mohawk. I'm sorry. For me, it's either the mohawk or this crazy fist right here. So I think we'll go with the mohawk for this guy. And my famous undead name is always Zangut or Zanrot, because he's rotting and he's undead, so that's cool. Yep, I think that works. Let's do it, guys. Alright, so I'm going to shut up here for a moment and we'll listen to the intro video. I'll turn the music up as we get going here just so you can hear it. And yeah, let's do it.
Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast undead armies of the Scourge seek to eradicate all life on Azeroth. Led by the Banshee Sylvanas Windrunner, a group of renegades broke away from the Scourge and freed themselves of the Lich King's domination. Known by some as the Forsaken, this group fights a constant battle, not only to retain its freedom from the Scourge, but also to slaughter those who would hunt them as monsters. With Sylvanas as their Banshee Queen, the Forsaken have built a dark stronghold beneath the ruins of Lordaeron's former capital city. This hidden Undercity forms a sprawling labyrinth that stretches beneath the haunted woods of the Tirisfal Glades. Though the very land is cursed, the zealous humans of the Scarlet Crusade still cling to their scattered holdings, obsessed with eradicating the undead and retaking their homeland. Convinced that the primitive races of the Horde can help them achieve victory over their enemies, the Forsaken have entered an alliance of convenience. Harboring no true loyalty for their new allies, they will go to any lengths to ensure their dark plans come to fruition. As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the new order, human, undead, or otherwise.
All right, guys. I also turned on a background filter on OBS to hopefully help us with our sound quality. You guys suggested that, so I did that. So hopefully it sounds a little bit better, a little more crisp, and we'll see what happens here. I did a couple test runs, and it sounded much better to me, but let me know if you feel like it needs to be changed more, and we'll go from there. Okay, so this is our hardcore pop-up here that always begins at the beginning of our playthrough. We are doing solo, so we're going to leave it there. And I'm not going to go through all the rules for hardcore. We are, if you want to see the rules or want to hear the rules, go back and listen to my Dwarf Hunter hardcore playthrough over in Classic. This is going to be the exact same thing, except we're not going to run any add-ons. We're going to turn all this stuff off. Let's see here. Add-ons, everything goes off except hardcore. There we go. All right. And I need to set this up. We're going to bring this down here.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll leave it about there because I will have my bars that I want to set up. Block frame.
Farewell.
Auto loot. And action bars. Let's see, names, we'll leave all of that on. We're going to turn on... Yeah, we'll leave everything on for now. Let's see, I don't think I have anything else. Instant quest text, show free bag space, yes. Loading screen tips, sure, why not? Beginner tooltips, we don't need tutorials, we don't need beginner tooltips. I don't want any damage on... Auto attack, auto shot, yes please. And yep, that works. Alright, if I miss something, we'll pick it up later. But here we go, guys, let's do this. Undead Hardcore playthrough.
What is it?
Rude Awakening. About time you woke up. We were ready to toss you into the fire with the others, but it looks like you made it. I am Mordo, the caretaker of the crypt at Deathkneel. You are the Lich King's slave no more. Speak with Shadow Priest Sarvis in the chapel at the base of the hill. He will tell you more of what you must know. To get out of this crypt, take the steps up to the surface. Follow the road down to the chapel to find Sarvis.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright, I've always loved Undead. It's one of my favorite classes in the game, or excuse me, not classes, but one of my favorite races in the game. And I did not play that much in Classic. I primarily focused on my warrior, or not my warrior, my paladin, my dwarf paladin, way back in very vanilla days. But I always loved Undead, so yeah, I'm happy to have an Undead playthrough with you guys. Thank you for choosing that, and I like Blood Elves too, which I'm glad we did the poll for that reason. I just kind of wanted to see what you guys wanted to see. So this is like I said, relatively. It's all fun to me. I'm ready to play whatever, and I just wanted you guys to be part of that decision. I enjoy Cannibalize. It helps save on potions, and we are running alchemy on this guy. 110% running alchemy on this guy. So I want those potions. We may have a few episodes where we're running back to the starting areas to gather mats, because yeah, we need lots of mats or lots of herbs for alchemy. All right. Shadow Priest Sarvis. While another of the Walking Dead, Must have been quite a shock waking up in the crypt with only the cold and Mordo to greet you. I see your confusion on your face. Let me try to explain our situation to you. We have been freed from our control of the Lich King by our new leader, Lady Sylvanas. The Dark Lady guides us in our war against the hated Scourge and the holdouts of humanity who dog our every step.
Beware the living.
The Mindless Ones. We've forsaken our war with the Lich King's army of the Scourge, necromantically raised armies of undead, foul beasts to the north, and tormented specters. The northern part of the village has become overrun with the Mindless Ones. They must be destroyed. Destroy them, show them no mercy. Our former brothers and sisters as they might be, the fallen are nothing but the Lich King's slaves.
Our time will come.
You got it. Let's go do it. And I mentioned doing what kind of build we want to do, whether it's I don't need the mindless zombies. I need the mindless ones. Wait, I do need these guys. Whether it's arms and fury is kind of what I'm leaning toward, but we'll see once we get into it. We may also go some sword and board occasionally, but he starts with a two-handed sword, which is good. We'll see where that leads us. I need wretched ghouls as well. Surprised these guys actually drop copper. But I guess they are humanoid, so it's not much, but it's something. I have to farm these guys a little bit. One thing I will be doing, 110% will be doing, is we will be making our way over to Thunder Bluff relatively soon. Once I have enough money to buy guns, because I'm going to train in guns. I wish they had allowed undead to be hunters in Classic. I know why they didn't, because orcs, trolls, and Tauren could all be hunters in Classic or Vanilla, but I wish they had, you know, allowed that, because that would have been a lot of fun to be a hunter, an undead hunter, because I want to use a gun, and as a warrior, you definitely need it. You need a ranged weapon. So we're gonna go train. We're gonna train guns because I like guns. I think guns are fun, and I don't really want to use a bow. So, yeah, there's that reason. So we'll make our way over to Thunder Bluff once we have enough money to do it. Probably maybe like get up in like the 10 silver range. I don't think it's that much, but we want to buy a gun as well. So, and there's a gun vendor here in Undercity. Alright, got some boots and a belt. Not mail, but that's okay. Well, at least it's something.
What now?
This is unfortunate that it is unfortunate that the Scourge cannot be brought into the fold. Their large numbers would be useful in the battles ahead, but they will not join us, so we will have no choice but to destroy them. Let's do the gloves, just because it. Well, no, let's do the cloak. Let's do the cloak.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Simple scroll. Oh, while you are off dealing with the mindless Scourge, this scroll will arrive for you. I would think it's some matter of importance, as it seems to bear the seal of the warrior trainer Denal. I would take some time to read it before heading out again.
Victory for survivors.
Hello?
The Damned. My duties include tending to our wounded warriors, tailoring armor and clothes, and assisting Shadow Priest Sarvis with whatever he might need. From the look of it, you will be enlisted in his service also, hunting the mindless ones, if I know his mind. Well, if you'd like to stay in one piece, and I no doubt you will, perhaps I can. No doubt you do. Perhaps I can help. I'm running out of paws and wings, and if you would bring me some, I will find some armor for you. You'll find a good number of wolves and bats to the south.
Embrace the shadow.
Sleep quickly.
Rattling the rattle cages. For now, you have shown your potential for the Forsaken under normal circumstances, Zangut, but now let's see you under pressure. The rattle cage skeletons, more mindless minions of the Lich King, are tougher foes than the zombies you have faced thus far. Again, thin their numbers and prove yourself to the Forsaken. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again.
Goodbye.
Okay? Let's go talk to the warrior trainer. I think he's over here.
I am Forsaken.
Ah, so you've arrived. Good. I overheard a few others that were able to escape death, and we're heading into town. Perhaps that resilience will pay off for the future also. You may think of Sylvanas for your freedom. Freedom of mind and body. Though you still remain tortured by the plague and its effects, you are now free to come and go as you see fit.
Remember, patience.
I will be here to train you as you grow in experience. Find me as often as you like. I charge a minimal fee, but you will find everything I can teach you to be worthwhile. Go now and test your skill. Many more things will become known to you as you gain experience, some of which I am unable to discuss with you here. Just know that Sylvanas will need warriors with your type of strength in the future. You will be the backbone of our salvation. Do not forget it.
Trust no one.
All right, let's see what we have. Battle shout. I'll take that. Thank you.
Beware.
And the reason I chose the cloak is we'll probably get the cloak will last longer with us than the gloves, because we'll probably get some male gloves here soon. Might as well sell that really quick.
About your business.
There we go. And I don't think I need food right now. We'll wait a little bit on food. Let me pull out Battle Shout. Put that right there. Alright, I need key bindings are not set up. So let me do that really quick. Action bar. It's not pet. We don't have a pet. Bottom left action bar. Here we go. There we go. And then here we'll do this, this, and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Okay. And then action bar. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Make sure that's correct. Yep, that looks good. And you're probably wondering why I went Control 4, 6, 7, 8, and that's because Control 5 is over here for my mount later. I saved that specifically for there. And the reason that it's just a quick, I hit it with my pinky, so it's really easy to hit that, so that's why it is that way. Alright, let's see. Sorry about that, guys. I had to plug my mouse in. Dying on me. I really enjoy the break from the monotonous desert and barren landscape of Kalimdor, especially playing through my Tauren Shaman because, yep, see, there's the gloves we got. Look at that. That's why I chose the cloak. It's just a nice break because everything is the same, seems like, over there. So I'm glad to kind of be over here in Lordaeron, the Eastern Kingdoms, which I enjoy so much more. That was a nice crit. Over this way. Come on, hit him. There you go. Just standing there for a second. The worst thing about two-handed is it's just so slow sometimes. You're like, is he ever going to swing it? Is he ever going to hit him? Eventually he does. Doing decent on inventory space. Love a bag to drop. That would be nice. Some pants. Yeah, it's funny how cloth pants do. Well, I'm wearing cloth anyways. I guess I do the same. That does actually 2 more armor, but yeah, it's all good. That's the same. It's better. Alright, skeletons, where are you? Just make sure we keep battle shout up. Okay. Excuse me. Well, we got some food. That'll help eventually. Save that mushroom. I'm finished with you, Zangut. You have shown yourself to be worthy of the freedom that you have been given. Many will stand against you for what you have become, but know that no matter what they may try to do against us, we are free and we will not be shackled again. Take these and be on your way. You have much to accomplish, warrior. There, so we'll take the leggings. Thank you.
Patience, discipline.
I'm listening.
Try to do your best and keep yourself unharmed while I get you some armor.
Do not seek
Thank you, Zangut.
death.
This armor should help you out. Hopefully, it will do you more good than the last one to wear it. We'll take the belt.
Goodbye.
Marla's last wish. My friend Marla Phipps lived with her husband Samuel before the plague. But when the plague came, Samuel succumbed and joined the Scourge's ranks. Marla was spared an undeath only to die at the hands of her mindless husband. So strong was her love, however, that her last dying wish was to be buried with her beloved Samuel. Samuel Phipps roams at the ruined camp along the road to the northeast of Deathneil. Defeat him and grant Marla's wish. Bury him at her grave at the first row of the graveyard of our village.
Trust no one.
All right, let's level 3. We get charged at level 4.
What now?
Nightweb's Hollow. One of our greatest struggles is obtaining natural resources we need to survive. Gold was scarce even in the height of the Alliance power. There's a gold mine to the northwest of here that's been overrun with spiders. We need gold from the mine, but we can't very well get it while the spiders are crawling around in there. I've not much manpower to commit to this task, so we'll have to do it little by little. Get up there and see what you can do for us, Zangut.
Beware the living.
Okay.
This had better be good.
Scavenging Deathneil. You there, you're looking to make yourself useful? Then listen up. We have some fresh out-of-the-ground recruits to head to Deathneil and search for any sort of useful equipment. Most likely they'll be in stacks of boxes. We expect more recruits to be rising soon, and unless we want them to stumble about naked, we had better get scavenging. We'll get to work, you miserable bag of... Well, get to work, you miserable bag of bones. I'm not going to reward those without some hustle.
Watch your back.
Alright, so I know what I'm looking for. It's the boxes of supplies around here. No, there's one right here. Yep, there it is. You know what? May as well just grind my way through here. One, to gain money, and two, it doesn't take that long. I mean, these guys are not that hard. Going down fairly quickly. And XP is XP, so you may as well enjoy it. Take all that we can get this, well, I say 60, I almost said 60, but to get to 80, that's going to be fun. If we make it that far. It'd be amazing to hit 80 on a hardcore character. I definitely know some areas that are not fun, in especially Outland and Northrend. Excuse me, guys. Frog in my throat again this morning. It's the coffee I drink first thing in the morning. Gets me going, but it also gives me a nice frog in my throat. Huh, Orc Hunter here. Man, I've anyone on to invite me this morning. We'll see what happens. Find the guild here soon. Maybe when we get to town, or like into the Undercity or something, we'll ask. Or over in Orgrimmar. Oh, we're finished with the supplies. I wasn't even paying attention. How many boxes we collected? I'm just mindlessly killing zombies. Alright, sweet. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's run over and get charge. That'll be definitely helpful in our fight. And then we'll go kill some spiders.
What is it?
Yep. Oh man, I don't have enough to get wind. Oh, maybe. Hang on. I will once I sell this stuff.
This had better be good. Embrace the shadow. What would you ask of death?
No, I don't. Dang it, I only have 83.
Our time will come.
Thought I'd have enough.
Speak quickly.
Have you managed to scavenge up some useful items for us? There is no shame in reusing that which is tossed aside. Has been tossed aside. No one is going to give us any handouts. We Forsaken will fend for ourselves.
Beware the living.
Great work, Zangut. I knew you weren't useless. Here, have one of the better items I found in the lots that have been collected so far. Right, we'll take the bracers.
Enemy is about.
Thank you. Alright, now on to the mine. Let's make a, well, yeah, let's make a circle. Let's go over here and kill Samuel. We'll bring his remains back, and then we'll go to the spiders. He's over here by the road, on the way out of this starting area. He's like right here. He's right here. There he is. Okay, now to the spiders. They're up here. I'll have to be very conservative with our money, because since we get our mount at level 20 instead of 40, it is a little cheaper, but we'll have to save up for that because I definitely want the mount at level 20 for sure. And I'll check to see how much it is once we get over in Brill, because that's where the mount vendor is. I can't remember exactly how much it is. Oh, we got a shield. I'm gonna stick with the two-handed for now, I think. Oh, nice. We got a bag. Sweet. Thank you, Spider. And we got another vest. Nice. Man, spiders dropped good stuff. Come on, just keep it coming. That's all. You know, keep dropping stuff. That's good stuff, especially more bags. We can always use more bags. Oh yes, I forgot about their poison. It's weird, like it loots the first item in the inventory, but it doesn't loot anything else. So strange. Sometimes I've seen some chests in this mine as well, so we'll look for those as we're in here. Since these spiders aren't hostile, we can run through the mine with unhindered. There's also a rare, I think, that spawns in the back of the mine here, if I'm not mistaken, sometimes, like back in this corner. We already have a belt on. Yep, what we have is better. Another shield. Man, these guys drop a lot of good stuff. Another shield. That's 3. Wow. They really want me to have a shield, I guess. I need one more little spider outside. Webbed pants. Hey man, these guys drop some good stuff. Look at that, another belt. Load up the inventory so we can sell it all. Definitely need the money. Alright, let's just run through here and see if we can find a chest. Just in case, you never know. Yep, look at that. See, I told you. There's usually at least one in here. Alright, now let's make our way to the back and see if the rare's back here by chance. Nope, I don't think she is. I think it's usually right here. There's a little rare, like white spider or different colored spider, maybe green that spawns there. Any more chests in here? Nope, don't see any. Okay, let's head out. We'll kill the last little spider we need, and then we'll bury Samuel, and then make our way back to town. Got some good stuff to sell. That's good. That's nice. Okay, yeah, let's head on back. And we'll bury Samuel up here in the graveyard and then turn everything in. And I forgot to mention, guys, but the poll results were very, very close. The mage and the warrior were tied for most of the poll, and then the warrior edged them out at the last minute. So I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for voting. It was really a good poll. It was a lot of fun.
What now?
Well, that's a start. It'll take a few weeks or months to fully clean out the infestation. Well, I cleaned out half of the mine myself, guys, so it shouldn't take that long. After that, we'll have to get down there and burn with some torches to burn away the webbing. You've done your duty well, Zangut, and I'm sure you'll find something else for you to do. I'll take the
Remember,
shirt.
patience, discipline.
The Scarlet Crusade. You'll be happy to know that we appear to be making progress in the mine. No thanks in small part to your efforts. We can now turn our eyes to other concerns. My scouts have reported that the detachment of the Scarlet Crusade is setting up camp southeast of here. The Scarlet Crusade is a despicable organization that hunts us, and they will not likely rest until every undead, Lich King, Scourge, or no is destroyed. We must strike first. Be careful. Their unholy zeal makes them a dangerous adversaries.
Watch your back.
So we have to kill 12 of those guys.
Speak quickly.
Sell all this stuff. Alright, now we have enough money to buy Rend.
Speak quickly. Our time
Nice.
will come.
Alright. So we have Rend now. Perfect. Turn this in.
What do you require?
You have done a good deed today, Zangut. Although our struggle against the Scourge continues, let us hope that Marla and Samuel will find peace together in their final resting place.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Awesome. It's no surprise I haven't found a hardcore guild this early in the morning. You know, there's not that many people playing in the starting area, so we'll see once we get over. Like I said, once we get to Orgrimmar, we'll see if we can find one. Oops. Thank you. Take the money. love when I get some good crits and kill something in like 3 hits. That's always fun. Is that better than what I have on? Nope, it's the same. Enjoy using charge to just build up rage quickly, rather than waiting for it to recharge, like, you know, rather than just running up and attacking something. But if it's really close like this, you know, it is what it is. I can shoot up there really quick. I've never understood one thing. So, if the Scourge were humans, I mean, if the Scourge were primarily humans, you know, when the plague went through the human lands and Lordaeron and destroyed everything, why can undead not speak common? That's one thing in WoW I've never understood, is they cannot speak common. It's so weird. They speak all the other languages for Horde, but they do not speak common. Yet they're human. Well, they were human. I don't know. Let that rattle around in your brain for a minute. It's just kind of funny, I think. I wonder if this guy's named after someone in like the WoW development team that was named Kevin Morgul rather than Mevin Korgel. Who is Kevin Morgul? Well, we didn't get much off those guys. Got more off the spiders than we did those guys. Surprised. Death Knight. Oh, Death Knights are authorized for hardcore. I didn't realize that. You must level a character of the same faction following the standard head. At which point must be sacrificed to create a death. Oh, okay. You cannot sacrifice before or after these levels. As a side note, sacrificing a tune does not mean you must delete it, but it will no longer be a valid HC tune. Huh. If you should die or fail while playing as a Death Knight, you must start over from level 1 with a fresh tune to perform a sacrifice again. You may create your Death Knight in advance. That's kind of that's actually really cool. I like that idea. So you have to level to 55 as hardcore, then you start a Death Knight that starts at 55. That's really cool. Do not delete the tune you sacrificed until after the DK is activated. Huh. That's awesome. That's actually pretty stinking cool. I wonder how they were going to incorporate Death Knights into it, but that makes total sense now.
What would you ask of
Those
death?
fools, they happily send themselves to their graves, to their own graves.
Embrace the shadow.
If only they listened to reason, Zangut. Eh, Zangut? Perhaps we could sit them down for a reasonable discourse. Ha! Light-blinded fools. Now, we'll take the bastard sword.
Farewell.
A red messenger. Reports from my superiors in Brill indicate that an agent of the Scarlet Crusade was dispatched from the Scarlet Monastery here and sent here to Deathmeal. According to the reports, the messenger possesses important information on his person. I do not have further details, but whatever it is, we must have it. You're the most qualified person I have to send, Zangut. Find the messenger and bring me whatever information you can. All right, let's kill Kevin and Mortal.
Patience. Discipline.
All right, so here's a conundrum, guys. And I'll give you this option once we get to that point, if we get to that point. Since Death Knight is an option, and we're leveling a warrior, it would make sense that once we get to level 55, we sacrifice the warrior to create the Death Knight. Now, I'm not going to make that decision now. I don't want you to make that. I'm not going to throw that poll up there just yet. But if we get to that point, and we get to level 55, and you guys want to do that, I will give you the option of sacrificing this guy and creating a Death Knight. Death Knights are OP, and they're really, really good. Or do we keep leveling the warrior? We'll see. Once we get to that point, we'll make that decision. We're nowhere close to 55 right now. We're only level 5. We have 50 levels to go, and it's a long time to get there. I wouldn't mind having an Undead Death Knight.
I am forsaken.
How goes your mission, Zangut?
Beware.
Let's see what you got.
Enemy is
He begins to
abound.
rifle through the documents you recover. Some news of the exploits against us, worthless, scouting reports, new orders. Continue to build up camp near the ruined city. Nothing we didn't know already. Ah, what's this? A map of the dispositions of some of their field commanders and agents. We can use this. I don't know which one would be better here. Let's take the staff. I think I'll sell the staff.
Trust no one.
Which told me how much it was. Vital intelligence. These will need to be taken to my superior, Executor Zygand in Brill. With this information, we'll be able to deal a decisive blow to the Scarlet Crusade. Your services have been useful in here in Deathmeal, but we need someone to deliver this to Zygand. And believe me, he'll be able to find you more appropriate work. Take the road north out of Deathmeal. Soon after entering Tirisfal proper, you will hit a crossroads. Take the eastern fork and keep going east. You'll pass Cold Hearth Manor along the way.
Watch your back.
Okay?
What now?
All right, let's sell all this crap we don't need. Alright guys, we got 3 silver heading into Brill, which is not a lot. We have 1 mushroom to eat. We do have Cannibalize if we need it. Problem is it's only good on beasts or humans, I believe. Let's see. No, only works on humanoid or undead. For some reason I thought it worked on beasts, but I guess not. I do like how it shows this. You know, how it shows you how long it takes you to get to each level. That's kind of cool. Gotta pick up a quest here. Gotta pay attention.
I'm listening.
A rogue's deal. Hey, mate, do a favor for a young man who's been fighting more than his fair share of mindless zombies and spiders. I've got this here letter that needs to go to Brill, to an innkeeper named Renee, or something or other. Don't really matter none, but what her last name is. Anyway, it is a nice, cozy little place full of victims of plague trying to make their way in the world. and it would be a great spot for you to rest too if you need arises. If the need arises, you should check it out, and you do, and I'll pay you well.
Trust no one.
Sure, I can deliver it for you. I'm headed to Brill now. Alright guys, now we gotta start being careful because we're only level 5. I was hoping to get at least level 6 before leaving the starting area. I could have, I guess.
What
So that's
is
okay.
it?
Fields of Grief. What we have here, you look like a fledgling warrior. If you hope to prove yourself to the Dark Lady, you'll need to learn the ways of the Forsaken. To the west, you'll find a farm. Humans infest the land like mold on a rotting corpse. And worse yet, the Scarlet Crusade patrols nearby from their tower. Teach those scum a lesson and steal 10 of their precious pumpkins. Once you have 10, take them to Apothecary Johann in Brill. Johann. Johann. That's the American way of saying it. Johann. And then Gordo is wandering around out here somewhere. We'll have to pick him up for the weed quest, death weed quest. I love how in Wrath it automatically tracks your quests. That's really nice. We also need to pick up alchemy and herbalism once we get to town. Oh, there's Gordo. Did we pass him? Yep, there he is. Let's go grab him real quick. Way off the road over here. Oh, snap. Hold the bat. Oh, shit, that thing is level 9. Let's get out of here. Not good, guys. Not good. I was not expecting that thing to be level 9. Jeez. Scared the shit out of me. I was thinking like, oh, this guy's level 7, honestly. Alright, let's see if we can catch him when he's back on the road over here. Here we go. Master wants weed. Gordo's task. Master wants weed. Us got big hands and not good at picking. You help us and we not hurt you. Us need gloomweed. Many weeds grow around here and near road. When you have gloomweed, you take to Master Holland and Brill Graveyard. Me speak little word. Reminds me of The Office. Kevin. That's a great episode. Love The Office. It's been a while since I've watched. I need to watch it again. Yeah, so there's the Doomweed right there. Or you can see it glowing. We'll pick it up because once we get herbalism, it actually shows up because we can track herbs, and it shows up in our tracking, which is nice. Oh, here's some right here. Let's grab that really quick. There we go. There's some more. I guess I should have grabbed that other one. I could have turned it in Brill when I got there. There's some. Nice, we got a healing potion too. Sweet. Thank you. That's helpful. And a one-handed sword. Like I said, I think I want to stick with two-handed.
I'd better be
Deathguard Dillager, a future task. Scourge have been tricked into Tirisfal Glades. Scourge have trickled into Tirisfal Glades and have infested the area west of Brill, near the old bridge. Go there and beat back the rotting dead and the ravaged corpses you find. Scatter their bones and bring back their putrid claws, and the Death Guards will reward you.
embrace the shadow.
Alright, we can turn on Gordo's task here. We also need to pick up alchemy.
Forsaken.
Thank you. Yes, I'll train alchemy. Thank you.
Embrace the shadow.
And herbalism.
I haven't got all day.
Thank you.
Embrace the
Alright,
shadow.
Pick up that. Go to here. Bring that over to here. And find herbs. Turn that on. Perfect. How much are they?
What
Oh, that's not
would you
7 points.
ask
That's
of
a
death?
writing trainer.
Speak quickly.
So it cost, oh, 3 gold, that's all? Wow. Thought it was a lot more than that.
Embrace the
Okay.
What do you
shadow.
require?
How much is the horse?
What is it?
So I need 4 gold, basically. Okay.
Farewell.
What now?
380, 5 gold. I need
Victory
5
for
gold.
Sylvanas.
Okay. Good to know.
What now?
Vital intelligence. Yes, what do you want?
Trust no one.
Yes, this is a very good. You have done well in obtaining the information, Zangut. The name of the officers in the Tirisfal Glades. Imagine the blow we could deal to the morale of these bloody zealots if we were to kill their leaders in one swift strike.
Remember,
At war with the Scarlet Crusade. The documents Executor Aaron provided are just the break we needed in our battle with the wretched Scarlet Crusade. We now know their exact locations throughout Tirisfal Glades, but the Death Guard have larger concerns. The Lich King's army grows in number each night. We need someone with initiative, like yourself, to drive the Scarlet Crusade to the grave. Prove to me you are capable by serving the Dark Lady by traveling west to the tower, past the Soloden farmstead, and slay 10 Scarlet Warriors.
our time will come.
Wanted, Maggot Eye. A foul beast, even by the Knoll standards, Maggot Eye has been sentenced to death for his crimes against the Forsaken. This despicable villain has been stealing corpses for use in the nearby Lich King's army. Maggot Eye was last seen pillaging the lands near Garen's Haunt to the north of Brill. The town of Brill hereby offers a reward to capable soul who can carry out the execution. So, Executor Zygan, the villain's Paul, once the deed is done. Mercy is for the weak. That quest is really tough, guys. I mean, it's hard. I remember doing that on one of my other undead characters here in Wrath Classic, and it's not easy. So we need to be at least level probably 10 or higher before we do. He's level 10 and he has 2 level 10 goons with him, so it's not the best. All right, we'll train in first aid. Go ahead and do that, so that way we're good there. Thank you. Yeah, put that up here too.
What is it?
Yes, what is it? The Forsaken, they currently do have huge appetites. Make yourself at home. Yes, rest those weary bones. My name is Renee if you need anything.
Do not seek
Oh, a
death.
letter. Wonderful news. I've been waiting on word from my dear old mother in Deathkneel. Such a saint she is. I wonder how she's holding up. What? Too cheery? Not buying it, are you? Well, get lost then. It's really no business whose letter it from anyways. Go on, get lost. Come back when you've got some coin to spend, loafer. Next time you know, you'll be coming in to rest after the long day's adventure with some stupid thing like that. We'll take the
Dark
mushrooms,
Lady,
thank you.
watch over you.
All right, let's set my inn here.
Class, no.
And I want to buy some more mushrooms from you, by the way. Make sure we have at least 40. There we go. That should be good. All right, we lost a lot of money, but that's okay. We will we'll gain it back. Got 55 copper out of that one sword. That was nice. Warrior Trainer. Thunderclap, yeah, we'll train that, and we'll train Parry. I don't have, oh, I should have trained Victory Rush, dang it. Oh well, we'll come back and train that later.
Our enemy is abound.
And we didn't turn Gloomweed in. Where did we, I thought that was here. We gotta go, oh, I think it's over at the graveyard, which is north. Let's see. Yeah, Junior Apothecary Holland in the Brill Graveyard. Grave robbers. The mass graves southwest of Garen's Haunt to the north. They were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Tirisfal suffered when the plague first came. The bodies in these graves have so far been spared an undeath, but the Scourge now send Rothhide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies. This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold. Slay the rot hides at the mass grave and Garen's haunt, and gather from them the embalming accord that gives them life.
Trust no one.
Alright, that's another Knoll quest. Those guys aren't too bad. But we definitely want to get a gun because, you know, that's what I should have done. I should have saved my silver to get a gun. But that's okay. Let's pick up the other quest over here, and then we'll turn in the graveyard quest, and we'll call it an episode there.
What
Apothecary Johann.
Beware the
New
living.
plague. Lady Sylvanas has called upon the Royal Apothecary Society. The Dark Lady, believes our knowledge coupled with the newfound magic will provide the key to Arthas' demise. She has challenged us to concoct a new plague. A plague deadlier than any ailment on Azeroth. This new disease will bring Arthas' scourged army to ruin. My studies show that the blood of beasts may prove to be the key. So bring me 5 vials of Darkhound blood so I may test my theory.
Trust no one. Victory for
Okay, that's the Tears Fall Pumpkins. Alright, let's go find the guy over here in the graveyard, and then we'll call it an episode. There he is.
Intriguing.
Where's that useless abomination? Either you have what you need, or you'd best get out there and find it.
They'll all be mine.
What's this? Gloomweed? I've no need for Gloomweed. That mindless mass of flesh out there is picking daisies and convincing the lady knows how many dupes into you of doing the same. No offense. Very well, you're here now, and that's all that matters. Since I'm not going to bother you and try to explain that things to that abomination, how about you collect what I really need? Doomweed.
The dead shall serve.
Doomweed. So you see the predicament I'm in, Zangut. That thing out there is collecting the wrong weeds. I'll make it worth your while to gather what I need. Bring me back enough Doomweed, and I'll give you a suitable reward. It is my understanding that they like to plague the flora near the mass gravesite to the north of Brielle Graveyard. Hurry, and be mindful of the gnolls in the area. Alright, thanks. And we have a... Oh, nice, we have some silver leaf here. Perfect. Move these up just a little bit. That way they're out of the way of that. There we go. No, a little too low. That looks good. There, lock and lock. Cast bar underneath. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, I wonder if that cast bar is what I just saw there. Maybe. I'll find out. If it is, I'll move these back down a little bit. Buffs on top. Sure. Alright, guys. That was a fun episode. I'm enjoying this Undead. I enjoy the starting area. I enjoy the whole the mushroom. I almost read that. The whole Undead aesthetic. The kind of the Forsaken. And that's one other thing in the game. I don't understand why they're called Undead. Why aren't they called Forsaken? And I think I mentioned that in my last Tauren Shaman episode, but yeah, they should be called the Forsaken instead of like should be a Forsaken warrior versus an undead. But that's okay. It's all good. Thank you guys. I really had a lot of fun. This guy looks pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, and we'll see you next time.